G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to be jumping in and we're going to be taking out the latest rendition of Super Battle Roads. So shouldn't be too bad, it's just another batch of the same ones that we've already been doing over and over, so I can't say I'm expecting anything out of the ordinary. We'll just jump in here, smash this out, and grab these stones. Love it when Battlefield always comes around because it is like, I think it must be early 30 stones, so there's not a great deal of trouble to get this type of thing done, so always really, really handy. I always leave my same two end typing or type advantage for the final phase against Broly. You never know if you just cop a bad rotation or it sort of can just go wonky all of a sudden. So it's always worthwhile hanging on to, for this turn, your physical units just to be able to smash out that final stage, because there is nothing worse than getting to that. Oh, there we go. That final stage, you've done all the hard work of beating all the stages leading up to it, and then you lose. And you're stuck going through and doing them all again, and you have to do them all again because you want to do those. You want to do Battlefield 3 times, get those Kais. It's just easy rewards. I definitely would recommend making sure that you do smash out the 3 time requirement to get Battlefield done. I feel like I say it all the time as well, that Battlefield is actually a pretty fun thing to film, just because you can use units that you're not that regularly using. If we grab that there with you, grab that with you, that gives us the extra key support. So that worked out perfectly. The only thing that would have made this any better was if we'd had some attacks in that first slot, so that Vegeta could have got hit. Doesn't matter. Anyways, he's getting the double super. I think my tech Vegeta is like 90%. I keep managing to pull copies of him, so he's just about done. Whereas the Kaioken Goku from the part 2 of the 7th anniversary, sitting at like 55%. And I did get him on the initial banner as well. Great out Vegeta's, nothing crazy, but he's definitely useful in something like World Tournament. I know I certainly bring him on my team because the that AoE's pretty reasonably easy to get off. We'll do something. Is that how I feel like that's usually how I do it. Maybe we take out you and throw in you. I don't know. My pure Saiyans, these are all pure Saiyans. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like you just do go through the motions of this. These early stages definitely aren't all that tough. There you go. So usually I wouldn't bring Vegeta, the LR Vegeta, because he isn't a Goku family or pure Saiyan. So I didn't realise that one. We're probably going to have to leave you there. Hopefully we get an additional attack, because only gets the dodge after. I'm pretty sure he only gets his dodge after the Super Hell. There you go. That's going to lower our attack. 40k is nothing. 3.3. When these guys get their easy A, they're going to be insane. Their offensive potential is just so high. Just think of when you bump that up with all the extra stats, potentially some extra effects on their super attack, whether they become maybe a unit that greatly raises defense for one and attack for one turn. But definitely going to be fire. Geez, and think of when Vegito, with an easy A, he's going to be absolutely busted. So whose super attack do I like to watch? May as well watch yours. I probably don't get the crazy most use out of the Kaioken Goku, just especially because mine is only 55%. His defensive numbers can definitely be a bit squishy, as you just saw. Took quite a bit there. But if you do build the team nicely around him, you can definitely fire off some massive attack stats, and even more so if you are going up against that Vegeta style enemy, getting that entrance animation active. But we cruise through up to Tapion. Tapion's probably a movie that they could go back to pretty soon, I'd say. We don't have a great deal from that movie. Last LR STR Tapion, that was probably 2 2.5 years ago in itself. So we definitely there's some potential there, that's for sure. If we do that, that's going to get off the 18 key for us. 18 key there for you too. And then, like, Chihuahua's she's no damage dealer, but I think Cell should tank this super attack pretty well. Bang, 26k. The only annoying thing there is, again, lowers our attack. 6.5, not too shabby considering we don't have a... Oh, dang. There's no secondary category lead there. It was just the the int Bojack lead. So there you go. Getting the crit is definitely pretty fire there. Extreme AGL. Has Extreme AGL had... Whoops. Many buffs. Guess we got Golden Freezer in here. Maybe we are due for an Extreme AGL style of unit. It's been a while since the AGL Golden Freezer did come out. We got him on the first rotation here. Let's see. We can grab that. Into that. Getting off super attacks for everyone. Could have put the Super 17 in slot 1, and that would have helped us to just build up his stats. But I mean, when you got a sure thing like Golden Freezer sitting in slot 1, who's just isn't capable of even taking any damage in the first couple of turns that he's around, you may as well utilize it and get those multiple super attacks off too. Yeah, combining those super attacks effects with the fact that he's got that massive damage reduction, he is a tough boy even at 55%. Ginyu, we do have the AGL Birder on the team, so does get him that little bit of extra pop there. Hey, we get the additional super. I think my Ginyu's only 55% actually, so not very likely that we get that third super off with him. And then we should, I think, be able to use the full power Freezer's finisher actually. He's definitely under 30% HP surely. Yeah. So we go Kablooey. I thought I had that turned off. Apologies. Guess you can watch this KO finisher. It's still super sick animation. I've got my sound turned off, but yeah. This is very fire. I went in very deep to get a copy of Full Power Freezer, and then he sort of fell off quite a bit. So that's a bit disappointing, but look, it is what it is. So that's level 2 done and dusted. Into the final round here, another 5 stones there, which is fire. We love to see it. This will get me close to 2,000, so obviously love to see that. So we'll switch across to Super AGL. I usually go with you guys, you, and we'll go with you this time. I like the orb changing. Can be helpful in a team like this where you haven't got necessarily the craziest linking partners. We'll grab an easy one with that for you. Grab that for you. How's that going to drop those STRs? Annoying that he is going to get the... or maybe we could have put AGL Gohan early on here and gone for that stun. The stun is always a really, really good way to lock any healing enemies in Battlefield. Yeah, because healing can just be such a pain. But Pycon gets off that seal for us, so now we don't have to worry about super attacks. And the fact that we also did get the one rainbow key sphere for him, that means that he does get that dodge as well. So we got the additional, but no stuns in there. That's fine. With this rotation, what's that? That's pretty nice, and there is no attacks in that middle slot. And then if we grab that, that opens up for that. Ooh, and we get the 18 key. It doesn't really matter that the Goku in the middle is not getting off a super attack. His damage output is obviously an old ECA. All the other thing we could have done was UI in the first slot, I guess, and then we could have put Gohan in the second slot, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku in the third slot. Means he would have been open to getting hit, but we do have this guy sealed. So Boo ain't doing much damage of anything. But anyway, that's fine. UI Goku pumping out 3 milli. Nothing too crazy there, but it is the fact that he can triple super, triple crit, and we don't get... Mine's built with like... I don't know. Out of interest, let's have a look. My UI Goku is built with 24 additional, 48% chance, and we got nothing. Nothing at all, which is a bit tough, but anyway, is what it is. No, yes. We'll just grab that, get off that super attack with you. Hopefully we can get like a nice triple super from these guys, and we just finish off Boo before he gets that heal. They can also crit just from their passive, even being 55%, as we just got. So that's really, really handy. They are definitely not as good as they should have been, but I don't know. This unit's still super cool to me. The heal that Boo gets off here, I think we should be able to dish out more damage than that. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku should get the finishing blow here for us. Bang, 8 milli. Thank you for coming. So we'll collect that as well, building up that currency for when the Hatchiak comes to global. This is our pure offense team here. Always really, really good. Absolutely will power through this stage. We can grab that into... that probably doesn't really matter, but we'll grab those ones anyway, and then we'll grab the 3 with you. So looking pretty good. Yeah, I imagine that we will absolutely towel up this Gotenks. Extreme STR is just, for something like Battlefield, is in an extremely good place. You look at how deep the roster is for like those Terrifying Conquerors style units for STR, and you can just produce a team like this. My cooler's only 55%. I imagine the people that got a bit luckier than me on that banner would be able to just absolutely single turn this type of thing. You get a good rotation. The only annoying thing, damn, and I should say that I've gotten very lucky here in terms of super attacks. It's been pretty huge, and we've lowered down Gotenk's attack really, really fast. So even if he was to super us there, I don't know how much damage he would even do. I feel like this Gotenks does have a little bit of sting in that super attack, but hey, getting the additional super. I love this STR Tours' animations. 18 key is sick. I wish he had been the unit that did get his easy A on JP with that tour celebration, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, getting Gobros instead, a little bit random. But anyway, STR Cooler will get the job done here. Oh, no he won't, because he'll get dodged. But we get the additional super, so definitely can't complain. Bang, and another stage done and dusted. Making pretty good time here. We're at about 13, coming up on 14 minutes. What do we got? 3 to go. Super Int is very powerful because we've got you. We can go with you. Grab you. Who do we want to finish off with, I wonder? Grab you for some dodging, and then I guess your support for a couple of these units. So we'll jump in here. This Gohan can whack pretty hard, but I think he can be sealed is his thing. This will work well. Maybe we'll do this into that, then that leaves us with a ton of options key-wise. Next rotation, see God Goku pumping out a nice little attack stat here. I think, so that's ultimate pain. That's so annoying. Wow. Out of all the attacks, because God Goku's got that crit chance as well. No, at least we get the additional here. Building up their attack. Can dodge too, so hopefully if a super attack does come in here, we speak of the devil, no dodge. Sick. And dodges the 4 million attack stat there. Fortunately, we do get the second one, and this will seal Gohan. So yeah, if you're ever having trouble with Gohan, best method of attack would definitely be to throw the seal his way. So we'll grab that with you, and then a couple into key spheres there for a little bit of healing there too. So all going pretty swimmingly so far. Now that Gohan is sealed, he's not going to be able to do a great deal against us. His asset is definitely his big old super attack damage. Come on, give us an additional super. Hey, not Goku. My Trunks and Vegeta are sitting at like 79%, I think. Built them pretty heavily towards additional because we want that last super to come in and give us that extra little defensive buffer and yeah, bit of extra damage too. So still a unit that I really like, even though quite a lot of people have soured on them. I don't think that their requirement to be a slot 1 unit is all that damaging, if I'm being honest, but each to their own. So Namek Goku putting in the works there, and we get the finish. So now we move on to the second last. Who did we leave? Is it Bojack? Yeah. Super Tech is got a lot of oomph here. Go with like a movie bosses. I think I usually go with something like that, and that. I think I chop it and change it, honestly. Always good to bring someone like God Goku on this stage because he's going to have that crazy damage reduction active, so you don't have to worry about him getting cooked at all. This is annoying because I would have loved to have grabbed those AGL key spheres, but tell you what, that worked pretty well there with that drop. Then we'll grab that for you. We've got a decent little orb arrangement here. We're going to have God Goku coming in, and that means that we are going to get some extra rainbow key spheres there too. So I think next rotation will be a very good little setup for us to get that done, because yeah, Bojack has got quite a bit of HP. So how much damage is this going to do? We've got 92k, nothing. We are able to make a lot of advantage, or take a lot of advantage from the fact that the gods have an amazing leader skill. So a lot of these units are getting the full 200% from them, and then just the I think it's 130 from God Goku. So that's definitely not bad, considering what we've used in battlefields previously. But yeah, not the craziest. God's coming clutch with a triple super, gives them that triple defensive stack, which is really important on their first turn. Really bolster up that defense before they lose their guard. And then Vegeta's sort of just here as his for his support capabilities. He's only 55% for me. So let's see. Got 3 with you. Got 3 with you. May as well just grab them into that. Nice big 24 key there. We actually had both the rainbow orb changes on the one rotation, so that's funny enough. Always seems to be the case. If we had had the God Q on rotation with the tech gods, they would have absolutely cooked as a rotation. Just so many good links active there, but we're going to get through this pretty easily anyway. You can see Bojack can be sealed. And yeah, this Gohan, really good support unit. Mine's only 69%, so hopefully I'm able to pull a few copies of him when the next World Tournament does pop around. Sort of being a late-ish starter on the game, like I'm still like 1258 days into the game, but that does put me at quite a bit of a late starter still. So I don't have a lot of those older World Tournament units, which are all getting their easy A's now, so I'm only going to be getting them to 69% when they pop back around. Maybe we'll let Piccolo finish it. Why not? So we'll grab that. Oh, that was a lot of key. And then we'll grab that with you, 24 key. Dang, the full 24 key rotation. Piccolo clearly hasn't been hit, was in slot 7, so That's why his numbers are significantly lower than he would be if he'd gotten tagged a couple times. But this leads us into Broly. So getting some extra Kais here, and the Kais are always pretty clutch too, because when you think about it, we're coming up on 8th anniversary, and there's going to be 2 LRs that we aren't able to grind super attack for. So being able to just utilise the Kais that we get from events like this is definitely pretty clutch. Yeah, something like that'll work, I think. Yeah, Heart Virus Goku is great for events like these where they're just really short. So his damage reduction comes in very useful. Throw him in there. Yeah, we get more links active that way for you. Grab that for you. We're going to get the damage reduction by getting those 9 key spheres there for Goku. So yeah, pretty good opening rotation for us. We get the dodge for you. I think my physical Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock, is like a lot of additional and then a fair chunk of dodge as well. Another unit that a lot of people are soured on, but I do still quite enjoy utilising. Nice little crit there. That's the thing with this Goku, is he sort of didn't get much of a mention because the banner unit, as a banner unit, he wasn't a support, but he can triple super, triple crit, which can cause a bit of havoc. And his offensive numbers, do jump up a bit and surprise people. How's that for the fact that physical Super Saiyan Bardock getting all dodges? Didn't get tagged this turn. Kid Goku only 55%, but we'll definitely be grabbing a dupe of him when he does come back around for coins. Definitely on my to-do list. We've got 2 there, 3 there. What we can do is grab that, we can utilise that into that. Oh yeah, we cooking with gas, because that's going to be a big 24 key there too. Yeah, now this is a very good rotation. Godku's awesome, absolutely love him. Physical GT Goku's obviously quite a bit outdated, and yeah, he'll be coming up on an EZA before too long, but still very good unit for something like this where the teams may not have the most cohesion. So a bit of orb changing can go a really long way, especially when it is rainbow orb changing too. You look at Godku, he provides an awesome leader skill for this with the pure / hybrid Saiyans lead, and then you've got his orb changing as well. You can also throw in the fact that he can guard, dodge, do additionals. He's literally a unit that does just about everything in his kit. Thank you, Gohan. Come on, fire off that additional super. I've built him full additional. Nah, useless. That's fine. Grab that, into that, and then a big 24 key there for the GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. So we're going to come out of this one, and that's the power of some dodge. If you get lucky of some dodge, as you're seeing here, my physical Bardock is yet to be tagged. So pretty impressive. 1 crit, we get that additional super. I think I went full additional on this guy because he does get his crit from his passive, so you're able to avoid that. I guess you could go with some dodge in there as well, but there you go. That team just made Broly look silly. We didn't look in any type of danger there, so another battlefield run done and dusted. Easy money, as you can see here. We just got those the 12 stones. We jump in, collect these rewards, and that puts me at 1997. So close to that 2000. So let me know down below how you found this battlefield run through. Personally, I think Super Physical is pretty powerful at the moment, so you should be able to get through this one pretty cruisy. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.